Is it the end of Instagram automation? Short answer, no. Stop freaking out. Stop sending me spam comments in my YouTube DMs. Every day I'm getting a message like, oh, your videos don't work.
Social media automation doesn't work.
Instagram bots are dead. Well, let me clear some things up. So first of all, if you haven't heard, Instagram created a massive update that basically changes the landscape of how we use tools like Instagram automation. But essentially what happened is Instagram limited the amount of people you could follow with social media automation tools. What's that mean? If you didn't know, now you're gonna know. Basically, a lot of people automate their social media to follow people. Basically what it was a really fast but cheap way to grow on Instagram was automating your follows. Essentially what Instagram did was limit the amount of people you could follow per month to 6,000 people. That's kind of a big update because in the past you were able to follow up to 500, 800, in some cases 1,000 people per day. So what Instagram did was they limited the threshold to 6,000 per month. So in this video right here, I'm going to clear up all the rumors, and what I want to do is I really want to get you inside the mindset of Instagram, why they did this, what their intention was, as well as what I did, how I switched my settings to kind of accommodate for this new switch. So Instagram has this thing called a spam filter. What you can do is try this yourself. So go to your Instagram account on your phone right now and try to DM 1,000 people, like until your thumbs bleed, and just keep DMing. And eventually what Instagram will do will be like, yo, chill dude, you're DMing way too many people. So essentially Instagram took that spam filter that it uses for DMs and for likes and things like that and applied it to follows. So I haven't tested it right now myself to see if I follow a bunch of people on my phone natively. But what Instagram essentially did is as soon as you hit 6,000 follows on one of your automation programs per month, what it will do is it will block your Instagram account the rest of the month from actually letting you follow people. So immediately we have to change the way that we use Instagram automation. They lowered the follows, but why did they do it? I want to pop up a picture right here, a timeline for monetization on Instagram. So these are all of the things, the updates. This year alone, they've added features like shoppable links direct to your Instagram account, sponsored influencer posts, SEO, they've added alternative text to your post. What does this mean? Instagram is going incredibly monetization heavy. For those of you that don't know, Instagram was purchased by Facebook a couple of years ago. It was pretty recent, and it's very clear that Facebook wants to monetize and sell on Instagram the same way they do on Facebook. But here's the thing, there's no incentive to sell on Instagram right now. Why? Most of the activity is altered, tampered with, fake. You look at the top pages on Instagram and it's just a common practice these days. You see an Instagram page, it's got 100,000 followers, it's got 1,000 likes. It's just become the norm now to have massive followings that are either fake, unengaged, or just uninspired, just kind of mixed all over the place. They don't really like your content and things like that. So what's happening now is as Instagram ramps up its production, it needs to do a couple of things. One, it needs to make Instagram a very consumer-friendly platform for business owners. They need to be able to gather data. They need people that are looking to advertise on Instagram to gather data. So what Instagram did with this update, here's what they're thinking is,
we actually don't give a shit if you use Instagram automation. In fact, we like it.
Think about it. If you were automating your Instagram account to do things like likes and saves and post, that means that you are contributing more to the Instagram platform, right? Because nobody's on their phone 24/7 able to like these photos. So if you automate your account to do all these things automatically, it's helping their platform. But following is not helping the Instagram platform. So one, yeah, of course, people are gonna get more followers by you automating your following, but what you're able to do if you can automate your following is what we saw a lot of people do with Instagram automation. They took advantage of it, and what they did was they automated their entire account, like everything. Like they never even touched the Instagram account. They set it to follow, unfollow, and then forgot about it, which is super bad for Instagram's platform because these are essentially fake accounts operating on their own cyborg will, across internet. But really, it's just not good for Instagram's platform. So that's why I'm happy that Instagram made this update. think about this future, okay? Think about this future. You go to Instagram, you go to the Explore page, you just have gotten into LA and you want to know where to get a bike. You want to know where the best donuts are. It's only natural that Instagram becomes the next Yelp, the next great search engine. So what Instagram is doing is preparing us for that searchable Explore page on the shop feed. It's preparing us for being able to go to Instagram and type in best donuts and the best donut shop comes up. So now that we know that we can only follow 6,000 people per month, at least for now, how do we react? How do we change it? Well, what I did is now instead of just doing follow, unfollow, I'll do follow, unfollow, a lot more likes, a lot more saves, and a lot more story views because there's no cap on these things. So we have to adapt to this game. So this is gonna be a two-part video. I just wanted to kind of get it out there, let you guys know what's happening, and they're also limiting the proxy usage. So if you are an advanced Instagram automation user, then this part applies to you. Yes, you have to use 4G proxies. If you want my private source that I use for 4G proxies, he's incredible. He is such an amazing person. He offered to let me promote his service to you. If you want my proxy provider, comment I want in and I will give it to you. Get in the mindset of what's happening with Instagram automation, and then head over to my next video and see my settings, plug in my new settings, and just kick ass with Instagram automation the right way, of which I've been preaching on this channel a long time. Instagram automation is not something to be used like a drone that you just release into the world and let it grow. It's something to make our lives easier. And if you got to this video of me talking for this long, congratulations. Make sure to follow me on Instagram at @theinfluencerCEO. If you have any questions, follow me on Instagram and send me a DM. That's it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Watch the next one for the settings, y'all.